These are the best highlights from today's 2024 LEC Summer Playoffs matchup.
And making the plays for both these squads in the early game. Here we see Elio going for this first Drake, and it looks like Razok is going to try and trade it for the Crux.
Remember that they did get that nice trade against Noah, and also both junglers were just pathing in a convenient way for this to be able to work out. It was the Maokai that started on his top side, the Vi starting on the bot side, so as they did another full clear, they're in a good position to set up for these objectives, and it's ultimately just going to be a cross map. And it comes back to what we were talking about earlier. What is the early game priority going to be for these junglers? Fnatic has push on top, MDK have push on bot, so you know what, they're going to use that push to secure those neutrals, and they're going to be happy with the trade for now.
And I think it's smart from MDK to try and put the priority on towards Dragons. When you're up against this composition from Fnatic, you really need an excuse to try and draw them into you, because otherwise they are just going to be able to play from range and make things very uncomfortable for you. So at least looking at Dragons...
Make it rain from Super will get the slow, but I don't think MDK can do much with a single cannon and a caster there. Equalizer down on Mirwin, he dashes away with a Pathmaker. Not falling for the trap of Q3ing Oscar and then pulling him back across the equalizer that we saw happen yesterday. Nature's Grass comes out, tanked up. Noah has to cleanse away. Jun flashes underneath the tower. Alvaro flashes forward. Noah away from this as the bullet time rain tell down onto the face of Jun. The curtain's open, but Elioyo will be able to walk away from this one. More about clearing the wave than anything here for Noah. To be able to clear out the wave. Mirwin, Q3, knocked back with the Bolt Breaker, but Pathmaker keeps him alive. Noah underneath the tower, taking a couple of shots. Will they look for more on this dive? Mirwin still has the all-out. Humanoid's on his way across to bolster the attack, and Mirwin, even with an all-out, can't get out of that. Razok has to flash away. The True Shot barrage goes wide, and Fnatic find a kill on the dive.
But that was clean from both MDK earlier and Fnatic again here. They were very respectful of the Cassante. They were patient in waiting for Humanoid to come down. And when all four members were ready, they caught Mirwin off guard before he could use that third Q proc. And we're going to get a look back at it now. Humanoid can just siege on these towers faster. And as MDK have clearly set their sights on the top tower, maybe Fnatic is looking at a redive.
Can wait for it. True Shot barrage comes out. That tower still has one plate on it. Pathmaker in, but Razok's tanking the turret. All out comes out. There's the Magna Storm as well. Mirwin down to half HP. Humanoid dashing forward. No mana on the Corki now as Super and Alvaro continue to rattle on that top lane turret. They should be able to take this first. Another wave comes in about 5 seconds, and no wave for Fnatic means the first turret blood will go over to MDK.
They don't need to greed for the kill. Ultimately, they've zoned Mirwin away from the farm, as that's what's happening to Oscar on the top side of the map. They will secure the tower just barely ahead of their opposition.
Never in doubt, Betty. I said it was true. It's always going to happen. Divide I talked about before continues to take effect in this game.
It is clean standard league so far, right? Both teams are cross-mapping effectively. They are... I'm not sure if you... I guess you could argue that Mirwin did make a mistake in allowing him to get dived, and you could make the same argument that MDK being able to find that dive on a Jun and Noah. Like, sure, if you want to get into the particulars, but them getting dived is what it is. And secure this one with the wave at their backside as well. I see no reason why they can't take this one down. So nice. This is probably the first major advantage that MDK will have gained over Fnatic, just because of how much additional map control this will give them.
As the champions of the LEC. For Fnatic, it's been all the way since 2018 since they were able to do that. Obviously, Mad Lions Koi have won a little bit more recently than that, but...
I mean, just... Both of these teams have beaten G2 in recent history. Fnatic did it in Summer Split. I don't think they can really run the risk of a dive, though. They're just trying to overstack to chip away at this tower.
It's a good trade from Fnatic, though, because essentially MDK went for the play we were talking about, which was push mid, lean into boss, and they end up spending time on MDK chasing Oscar in and out, so they don't actually invest members onto that tower. So you get the top tower, you get that pressure onto the top tier 2. They do give the Dragon to MDK, but I think the only mistake Fnatic... Oh, actually, it might get Mirwin here.
Flash forward with the Vault Breaker into the cease and desist. Mirwin tries to dash away, but he's already on 300 HP. A dash, a flash, not enough with the Magna Storm pulling him back. Fnatic get their second on the board.
This should open up this top tower as well. The damage is already done earlier. Alvaro hovering around to try and deny the tower, but it's going to be secured. Fnatic, at the cost of the Dragon, will unlock another tower.
I have a feeling Fnatic are going to start those TP plays and see if they can very quickly pick someone off and just start to elevate their game plan a little bit more. Maybe even finding more, though, here.
First one to be caught out, and he's going to go down immediately. The equalizer not well placed. Cease and desist going in, but the shield is enough for Pascawi with the locket. There's one for Super. Razzle dashing back in, but he's going to be put in the dirt for a double, and MDK come alive.
A nice collapse from MDK. That movement, an area of the map that Fnatic didn't have full information of. Alvaro gets another one, and now MDK will secure the mid-tier 2.
I mean, the MDK are going to be delighted, and a lot of their fans as well. This is not the MDK that I expect to show up. They're taking a very standard build and beating Fnatic at their own game.
Cheating tempo as well here. Elioya took the long way round. Jun thought everyone had gone back to base, but he's the only one doing that now. Sent back to the fountain. A TP in as MDK may turn their eyes towards the Baron.
Yeah, why not? The numbers advantage. Noah's still not respawned yet, and he's going to take a while to get back there. Mirwin can act on zoning duty, and they're going to accelerate this game.
No equalizer for Oscar in Mirwin being the bouncer. Holding Razork at bay, Humanoid coming in, no vision over the wall. There's one sapling there as Mirwin jumps in. The Antofus come out, the Nature's Grass to follow up. And Razork is sent packing. MDK keep the Baron aggro. The curtains open and Yoya dashes in with a twisted advance. Hit with one shot, a second hits Mirwin, but Humanoid tries to steal, can't get it. Good smite from Elioya as MDK take control of this game. Much standing gold off the map as possible, and then still reset and go for that Drake.
And look at the difference between the AD carries. Infinity Edge now finished for Super. Ooh, Alvaro.
Equalizer goes down, Magnustorm as well to follow up. Okay, maybe they can't use the entirety of the Baron buff to push in after losing Alvaro, but they can still turn their attentions back towards that Drake if they so desire.
They really should have drifted from mid to top and forced pressure onto Fnatic, but by trying to go for the mid lane turret, Alvaro gets punished. No, Jun might be.
Space check splashes away, Vault Breaker in by Razzle. Currently it's only a 4v4, the TP behind, but the bullet time dodge this! Razzle sent packing, the rest of Fnatic retreating. Humanoids behind MDK right now, but doesn't really have a way to join the fray.
Immediately, you want to leverage the fact that there are dead members on the side of Fnatic to siege onto these towers. Oscar may have overstepped.
Mirwin going in, Pathmaker flashed away from. Had to respect the fact he could be pulled back by Mirwin. And now the Drake in the eyes of MDK.
And a dragon in a few extra kills.
The MDK are playing around their compositional weak points though really, really well.
Yeah.
When you look at, hey, we are struggling to engage at long range, they're just playing around Fog of War consistently and finding picks onto Fnatic as they try to either set up vision or contest. And
Coming today so far.
yeah, they had the 4 versus 5, so just thought, hey, we can just out-muscle you, and now they're getting out-muscled on the top side. It's Alvaro gets him!
Oh my god! You just don't get a chance to move. No flash, of course. That was burned in the bot lane by Mirwin earlier on. Humanoid trying to push that out, but Mirwin's going to catch him.
Another tower going to be secured for Pascawi. MDK leveraging that Maokai ultimate to perfection. Exactly what you want to do with it.
Are really struggling in this position.
Yeah, Observes once again highlighting this darkness that MDK consistently creates.
Elioya flashes in, the bullet time comes in, but the cease and desist. Equalizer laid down as well, and Super's been locked up on it. Keeper's verdict, guilty for 2. Jun and Razzle chucked away. Oscar in and ignited, but he'll survive to fight another day. That lightning jewel.
Yeah, we're yet to really see a strong fight from Fnatic. The TP flank.
Nature's Grass goes out. Razzle has to step forward, has the Vault Breaker, will dash down, but Pascawi begins to open up. Now Elioya's been caught. Mirwin tries to get to the back line. Pascawi's already killed off Razzle down towards the bottom side of the fight. The all-out pulls back Humanoid! And MDK welcome him to the family, as Vin Diesel would say. They take him out, and Fnatic now only have 3 to try and defend the Baron play from MDK.
I mean, it's an easy Baron and a well-executed fight. MDK, the concerns that I had around their engage are just proving to be a non-factor. They leverage the Maokai ultimate to split apart Fnatic. They have Mirwin finding these flanks, and they use Alvaro as a flash stun bot. Yep. They would not have been able to qualify for anything. And now they find themselves with a level of play that I was not expecting. They do still need to break the base. Super.
Cease and desist in. Keeper's verdict. Stopwatch from Super. Didn't expect him to have that one in his toolkit. And now Razzle pays the price for not pressing tab. Noah's caught in the bullet time. And MDK are going to rip straight through Fnatic and take game 1.
Super with the smart purchase to buy himself a little bit more time in the fight. He knows that if he gets caught, the game can be turned, but he will not get caught. He will not be denied. And MDK are looking to go 1-0 up in this best of 5.
Oscar in and trying to do anything he can to defend, but I'm afraid he can't do much. Set packing joins his team in body bags as MDK go 1-0 up in this series.
These were some of the best highlights from today's 2024 LEC Summer Playoffs matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.